All right, YouTubers, this is Lady Treasure with Lady Treasure Inspired. It's late at night here, and I'm going to turn the camera and show you why I've come on. I hope my jewel inspires you. She just had her very first litter of what we call Crowner Cavaliers. It's my designer breed mix, trying to put better to better to better, which is the right way to breed. And Cavaliers can have health issues, though mine don't have luxating patellas. They don't have heart problems. I do have some ear problems in my line, but I don't have the major issues. Still, Cavaliers can be very rare. They can be very tender, and I wanted a breed mix with my strong labs, and I got it. And so Jewel is a result of that. Jessup, her sire, is a result of that. So Jessup and Jewel, this is their litter. Okay, hold on. They were just born today, started at 2 in the afternoon, and stopped somewhere around 8ish. And she's got plenty of that first milk, which is so important because these 7 would not do well just on my supplemental feeding. Of course, I have some, I'll show you what I use. I use a little bit of that, just a little gel in their mouth, and then a syringe of puppy milk that I just get nice and warm, but not hot. And I just give 4 milliliters every now and then to every newborn, just to make sure they have, enough glucose, enough, kind of a little bit of a pep, a little jump start to be ready to eat. But these are all fine. This little boy I was worried about when he was born seemed small, seemed like he wasn't gonna, get in there and fight with a bunch, but he proved me wrong and he got his spot. And my Jewel is all tuckered out from a long day. So we have 2 chocolate, female, male, and we have 3 tri, and not her, 1, 2, 3 tri, 1 all black and white, and 1 Blenheim. This is what I was breeding for. And this, the chocolate and white, black and white, with no brown markings or tan markings, and no ticking or freckles like mom. And so, you create your breed standard and you keep it true to what works in those breeds that you put together, and you go better to better to better. Take good care of them, love on them, get them to the vet and keep them updated on shots, and then be real careful of the families that you put them with. And if you are sincere about creating a designer breed, well, you want to get those dog fanciers and enthusiasts that adopt your puppies to work honestly with you in keeping records. And I started in 1999 learning about this, but I never really got to doing it until about 6 years ago. So then you want records, and then you also want to make sure that, for example, see, I have 7, but this and this and this. This is a male and a female chocolate and white. And this is an all black and white female. That's what I was breeding for. If the ears, the face, the coat, and everything look more cavalier than the lab mix of the mom, I got exactly what I wanted. And then I will say to the people who adopt this Blenheim, which is pretty much almost all white, I will adopt them out, but I will not adopt them out and permit breeding. So limited registration is how you do it, and you want to discourage people from breeding anything at all if they're not going to take the whole thing seriously. And hey, it's 7 puppies, and that means I only need to make sure 7 families, or in our case, 5 families, because 2 are going to stay with us. So there it is, Miss Jewel, all tuckered out. She did finally eat her food mixed with a little bit of chicken and yogurt and water, but she went all day without eating, and that's what generally happens when they're getting ready to go in. I don't want him to lose that latch. And so they're eating so good. I stay up on the first night, till a good I am certain that everybody's thriving before I go lay down. And my husband's working on some new cameras so that they can be fitted within the crate. We have a whelping box, but I like to use that when they're a little bit older. Right now, crates are my favorite thing for the bleaching and the cleaning out and the letting mom in and out and freedom from the puppies. Nope, you're not going to steal that. And try to get them to get on to a different one instead of stealing from each other. But they do knock each other off, and survival of the fittest. There you go. So, introducing Jewel, our black and white Cavador. She's a Cavalier and Lab mix, and she was mated with Jessup. I'm not going to go and disturb the other space where he is to show you, but I'll show you him another time. And he is a Cavalier and Border Collie mix, and they came together and brought these. Now my plan is to keep the program going with chocolate and white, black and white, and I call them Crowners. Okay, that's it. So I'll talk to you some more later. Lady Treasure Inspired hasn't had a whole lot of new to upload, so I'm excited that I had. This is the second litter. This one's born April 12th. Gracie has 5 over there, and I'll do a different video and upload on her. Okay, so thanks everybody for being with me.